Hello everyone, in continuation of the simple equation, today we will start with the application of simple equations, that how we will use our simple equation for practical application. So before going ahead with the questions, I would like to uh, tell you while solving such type of question, you have certain points to keep in mind. In that, the first one is, the first of all, we should define the problem properly. So it means first of all we should learn our problem carefully, and if we are not getting it, we try to read it again and again, and we will try to find out what we need to find it out. Means we have to find out whose value we need to find it out, and then we will see what information is given in the question to help it. The second one is assign variables. Then what we will do, we will assign the variables whose value we don't know. So we will assign some variables like any variables like price. For the price we can assign P, for the cost we can assign C. So it will be easy for us to understand, okay, for this we assign the variable this, otherwise we can take any variable. Then we will form an equation. What we will do, translate an equation. So by finding out what we have to find out and what information is available for us, we will try to form an equation, or we will try to create the known and unknown values. Then what we will do, the last one is we will solve the equation. So these are the certain steps that we have to keep in mind while solving or application of simple equation. Now let's start with some question. That case, first one is, we have given question, twice a number when decreased by 7 gives 45. So we have to find out, and we have to find out the number. So it means here we don't know the number. So in that case we can put it to any variable. Let number is equal to x. Now we will see what they have given question. Twice a number. A number we let it as x. So it means twice of x when decreased by 7. Decreased by 7 means we are subtracting it. Decreased by 7 gives 45. It will gives us 45. So we will go just step by step. Twice a number decreased by 7 gives 45. Now the next step is what? We will solve the equation. First of all we define the problem. We find out what information have been given and what we have considered to as variable. Then we form an equation. The next step is we will solve the equation. So what we will do, 2x equals to 45 plus 7. So 2x equals to 52. X equals to 52 divided by 2. It will give us 26. So these are the steps that we have to follow while solving the application of equations. So next question is, a number added to its 2/3 and it is equal to 55, and we have to find that number. So we don't know the number, so let the number be x. Now what he have given, a number means x, added means plus, to its 2/3. 2/3 means 2 by 3. 2 by 3rd of x, that will give us 55. So that's, we made an equation. Now we will solve it. We will take the LCM. We will add 3x plus 2x divided by 3 is equal to 55. Now we have 5x by 3 equals to 55. We will take 5 by 3 to the opposite side. So we will have x equals to 55 times 3 by 5. Here we will get 11. It means x equals to 33. Simple. This is the very simplest step to solve any question. Next question we have, a number is as much greater than 21 as it is less than 71, and we have to find the number. So first of all what we will do, we will let the number be x. Now what we have, a number is as much as greater than 21. So it means the number is greater than 21 by, number is greater than by 21. And how much is It is 21. So a number is greater than 21 and it is given as less than 71. So it means this number is less than 71. This is how we form an equation. Now we will transpose x plus x equals to 71 plus 21. 2x equals to 92. X equals to 92 by 2. X equals to 46. We have given the fifth part of a number when increased by 5 is equal to the fourth part of that number decreased by 5, and we have to find the number. So the very first step is let number be x. Now the fifth part of a number means x by 5 when increased by 5, it means plus 5 equals to its fourth part means x by 4 decreased by 5. So we form an equation. Now we will solve it. So x by 5 minus x by 4 equals to minus 5 minus 5. We will take the LCM, will be 20. So here we will get 4x minus 5x divided by 20, as we have to make the denominator same. Here we will have minus 10. So here we will get minus x by 20 equals to minus 10. That implies both the sides are negative, so we can make it positive. So it will be x equals to, or we can say minus x equals to minus 10 times 20, or minus x equals to minus 200, or we can cancel minus with minus. We will get x equals to 200. Next question we have to find out three consecutive positive even numbers whose sum is 90. So if we are taking our first number is x, so clearly another number will be x plus 2 and the another one will be x plus 4. Here if we take the example like we have 2, 4, 6, it means we have the difference of 2 in every even number. So that's why we have to take the as we have to find out the even number, we have to take it as x plus 2 and x plus 4, and we have given like the sum x plus 2 plus x plus 4 we have given is equal to 90. Now we will solve it. We will have 3x plus 6 equals to 90. So we will take transpose 6 to the right hand side. We will get 3x is equal to 90 minus 6. That will give us 84. X equals to 84 by 3. It will give us 28. So it means we have get the value of x as 28. So the three consecutive number will be 28, 30 and 32. So these are the three positive consecutive number whose sum is 90. Next question we have a amount of rupees 500 in the form of rupees 5 and rupees 10. So it means we have 500 rupees and some notes we have of rupees 5 and some notes we have of rupees 10. And the total number of notes are 90. Then we have to find out how many rupees 5 notes we have and how many rupees 10 notes we have. So first of all what we will do, we will see what we have given in the question. So we have given total number of notes. They have given total number of notes is equal to 90. So what we are doing, let number of rupees 5 notes is equal to x. So here we have total number 90. If we are letting means 5 rupees notes is x, then how many 10 rupees notes will be there? It will be 90 minus x, because if we have to equate it with the remaining one. So number of rupees 10 notes will be 90 minus x. We have total 90 notes. Then what we will have? 5x means rupees 5 notes we have equate to x, plus rupees 10 notes how many? how much? 90 minus x, and they are equal to 500. So if we have given the sum of amount rupees 500 in the form of rupees 5 and rupees 10. We are taking it as rupees 5 notes as x. So how many 5 notes rupees we have? X, and the rupees of 10 notes we have 90 minus x, and the sum is equal to 500. Now we will solve for the value of x. We will have 5x plus 900 minus 10x is equal to 500. So 5x minus 10x is minus 5x equals to 500 minus 900. So minus 5x is equal to minus 400. So 5x is equal to 400. Then we have x is equal to 400 by 5. It means it is 80. So it means we have rupees 5 notes is equal to x. It means 80, and rupees 10 notes is 90 minus x. It means 90 minus 80. So it will be 10. So we have 500 rupees, like we have notes of 5 rupees, 80 notes of 5 rupees and 10 notes of 10 rupees. Then we have 500 rupees in total. Next question we have given the difference in age of a girl and her young sister is 4 years, and the younger sister is 4 years older than her brother, and the sum of ages of the younger sister and the brother they have given as 16, and we have to find out the age of all three kids or all three children. So in that case we are let age of girl is equal to x years. So it means age of her younger sister will be x minus 4. As it is given, the difference in age between a girl and her younger sister is 4 years. So age of younger sister is equal to x minus 4 years. Now, the next they have given the younger sister is 4 years older than her brother. So, age of means the brother is 4 years younger than the younger sister. So, it means age of brother will be he is younger than 4 years younger than younger sister. X minus 4 minus 4. It will give us x minus 8 years. Now, according to the question, they have given the sum of the ages of the younger sister and her brother is 16. Younger sister is how much? X minus 4. And the sum of brother. Brother is x minus 8. They have given it is as 16. Now, we will solve for the value of x. So, we will have 2x minus 12 is equal to 16. We will transpose 2x is equal to 28 and then x is equal to 14. So, now we can find out the age of each children, like age of girl will be age of girl is equal to x, and we have find out the value of x as 14, and age of younger sister will be x minus 4. Younger sister will be x minus 4 means 14 minus 4. It will be 10 years. Age of girl is 14 years and age of brother is x minus 8. It means 14 minus 8. It is given as 6 years. So now we have three children of 14, 10 and 6 years. So in today's lesson, I took some questions based on the application of simple equations, and previously I told the steps what we have to keep in mind by solving such kind of equation. And still, if you have any question, if you stuck somewhere, if you have any particular question, you can write to me by my comment section. And don't forget to like and subscribe my videos. Thank you.